Wednesday.
Goals Wednesday. Goal.
Everybody is working on business planning right now. So I want to ask you a question about goals and how do goals help you become a better leader? How do they help us as, working in the mortgage industry, loan originators?
What a great question. What a timely question.
Right.
We recently came back from our sales summit and have our entire sales staff just pumped and ready to go. And now we are in that phase of the year where we are business planning for next year and looking at past performance, setting goals, setting, what the bar is going to be for next year, what that benchmark is going to be. So I think that, having goals is super important to effective leadership. We talk about all the time, if it's not measured, if it's not tracked, you can't improve it. If you don't know where you're at, how are you going to coach to it? How are you going to lead past it, develop through it, if you don't kind of know where you're at, and not only where you're at, but where you're at in comparison to where you want to be, right? And that's where goals come into play. So as a leader, they're vitally important to give us kind of that baseline and to be able to dig into what needs to happen, what do we need to lead through to achieve your goals, right? Because when we look at our industry and the mortgage industry specifically, there's really only one of a couple of buttons that we need to push if we're not hitting our goals. And if you don't have the goals, if you're not tracking this, you're not going to know what button is missing. And then I don't know what to lead you in, right? So as we look at it, it could be leads coming in, right? So if you're not tracking the number of leads you're getting in a month, you're wrong. Like, there's no other answer. You have to be tracking the number of leads you're getting in a month. And statistically, we know that you're going to close, you should close about 25%. Some of you are going to run a little higher. Some of you are going to run a little lower. Don't email me saying I do 33%. Yes, some of you will. But statistically, the leads you get in, you're gonna be able to connect and get the buy-in and be able to get an application from about 50% of those. And then of that pool, you're gonna actually win the deal, close it, and get it to the closing table with 50% of that 50%. So about 25%, right? So if you're a loan originator and you're out there saying, I want to close 10 deals a month, awesome. We need 40 leads a month. How many leads do you have? Oh, well, I have 20. Okay, well, you don't have an ops issue or this issue or any other issue. You've got a traffic issue. You've got a leads issue. We need to get more traffic. So then how do we do that? Well, tell me what you're doing now, right? That's one of the buttons. The other button is, hey, I've got the leads, I've got the traffic. I'm getting my 40 or 50 leads a month, but I can't get to 10 closings. Okay, well, you have a conversion issue somewhere. Show me what your follow-up looks like. Show me what your system to engage the client, walk them through the process looks like. Show me what your operational support looks like, right? So now as a leader, we're digging into that, and we can know very quickly identify what the pinch point is and then coach to correct it, to then help fix whatever, right? And get you to your goal. So the goal is, the goal sets where we want to be, and then we can look at whatever metric to that goal and find out where you are and where's the gap and why do we have the gap, and then that's what we lead to. So it all starts with the goals and working backwards from there. This is a process where with our originators, what we do as we business plan is we start with, okay, at the end of 2022, what do you want your W-2 income to be? Let's start there. And then we just back from there. Okay, so you want your W-2 income to be this. You average X amount of dollars in commission on a loan, right? Whatever that number is. So, let's just say, okay, $100,000 is what you want your W-2 income to be, and you average $2,000 on a loan, right? So that means we need 50 loans, right? Is that math right? Pretty sure that's right. So that means you need 50 loans in the year, right? All right, so you need 50 loans in the year. How many is that in a month, right? That's 4. So if you need 4, then you need at least 8 leads. And 10 is better, right? So then how are we going to get these leads? who are your referral sources? Where are your lead sources coming from? And we look and, oh, well, you've only got sources to get 5 leads a month. That's not going to get you there. We need to go find more leads, right? We need to go find more sources. So how do we do that? What do we target? So, you know, I love this time of year. I love the business planning season. And having that goal, which is where we want to end up, it's actually where we start for business planning. And then everything works backwards from there. And we identify the gaps as a result of that goal. And then that's where the leadership comes in, and the coaching and the development is to close those gaps so we can end up at that goal in the end.
So strategic.
It's very strategic. And listen, I'm amazed. I am floored by the number of mortgage companies out there and mortgage professionals who don't do business planning.
I know. Yeah.
It is simply like, it's mind-blowing. So if you're out there and you're hearing us talk about business planning and you're like, I don't know what that is, I wouldn't know where to begin, no one's ever done it with me, my company doesn't do it, I'll put myself out there. Happy to walk you through a business plan, happy to dive in and coach you through a business plan. You don't have to even be with us. You can work wherever you work. But if you don't have this, we'll walk you through how we do it and show you, you know, what that looks like and feels like. We'll spend an hour together and just go through it. And I guarantee you your business grows when you put a business plan in and follow it. 100% without a doubt.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
All right, bye.